Alright guys, in this week's video we're gonna skip right past all this tree footage. I got 3 years worth of it. It's like never ending, and then what it seems like is what's resonating better with you guys out there is the boat stuff, and that's why we're all here, right? It's a sailing channel. We're gonna go ahead and get right to where I sold everything, moved out of the house, started trying to track down a boat. So get ready for that. Well guys, here we are. I realized it all happened really fast, so I didn't even get to film a lot of it. It was pretty hectic with the closing on the house, getting advanced 10 days, and we had a terrible storm come through which cost us a 2 weeks setback. I mean, 2 weeks of work, 7 days a week, sun up to sundown. Just emergency storm work. I got some footage. Guys, we're getting ready to take off, head to port over there. Wow, it's not happy. That's where we ended up last night. I couldn't drive anymore. I had to stop and sleep at this rest stop. I was beat. We blew 2 tires, which I didn't get on film because it was right on the side of the freeway, and insane. It was the driver's side rears, and the one inner blew out, but it blew out so hard that it took out the outer one too. The outer one is like a balloon now. It coasted me off the side of the road, but she's proper. So I got no. Alright guys, we're back here at Joe's shop. We got the van inside. We had way too much weight in there. We got to take the toolbox out and just get rid of all the non-essential whatever. Lighten the load, maybe put some airbags on the van. I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks when I get her loaded back up. But then we also got new wheel bearings, new U-joints on the way, new tires for the 2 tires we blew out that I'm sorry I didn't get on film, but it was, you know, it was a moment, and I'm new at this. So, well, I got this. Definitely not sponsored by anybody, just it's what I found cheapest. I got this for $300 at one of those open box places because the box was open and it's missing the charger for the car, but it can be a fridge and a freezer on either side. It's like 60 or 70 quarts or however they measure it, but it's pretty sweet. And then I picked up a 21-gallon water jug for the van because it seemed to be the biggest problem was water was costing me a damn fortune between that monster Violet. Everybody's wanting to know how much water you drink every day, and between her and me, I drink a gallon a day. She drinks a gallon, maybe 2 every day, which she don't need what she likes. Want her to be comfortable, and it's hot. It was hot in Florida, so she was drinking 2 gallons a day. Whatever. Got this power station too. Definitely not sponsored by EcoFlow. These are EcoFlow Max with 2 extra batteries. It's 6,000 whatevers, you know, watt hours or whatever they want to call it. So we got the power station, we got water, we got frozen food and cold food and whatever. So we're set up now, you know. And then, like you guys know, we got the portable AC while we were down there because, then you can't leave the van run that long with just the AC chugging. But obviously I got a ton of stuff out of the van right now, and we're redoing it, guys, because sleeping on the floor in the middle is stupid. And with this big monster ass toolbox out, I'm gonna have so much more room for activities.